Okay, for your shoulder, first thing is get like a towel that you can roll up, and we just have a rolled up towel with an elastic band around it, but you want something under your forehead just to keep your neck in alignment. So these exercises are to strengthen the upper back muscles, which will help take some of the stress off of your shoulders. I think all of us, just life in general, you sit at a desk with your shoulders forward all day, you drive your car, your shoulders are forward, watch television, our shoulders are forward, and over time, the space gets really small in the shoulders because they're so pulled forward, and then that puts even more stress on your rotator cuff. So these exercises are to strengthen up your upper back muscles so that it will take some of that stress, and also realign your shoulders so that they're pulled back somewhat. So first thing you want to do, put the towel under your forehead, keep your neck in alignment, and then what you want to do is you want to pull your shoulder blades back and down. It's almost, I like to use the phrase about putting your shoulder blades into your back pocket, because that's kind of the movement you want to do. You want to pinch your shoulder blades together and then kind of force them down a little bit. So you do that, and then you want to take your arms out into a 10 o'clock and 2 o'clock position with your thumbs up. Thumbs up should always be the case on pretty much any of the exercises that you do. So thumbs up and the shoulders back at all times. And then we'll do like 10 repetitions like that. You don't go all the way down, you're just going part of the way down to keep the stress on your upper back. And really try to focus on using your upper back muscles. You don't need to use a lot of weight in this exercise at all. Those muscles get taxed pretty easily because they're not particularly strong. Most of the time I can get away without using any weight. And if I do, sometimes I'll use like a 1-pound dumbbell. You could use a soup can, anything like that. So after 10 of those repetitions, bring your arms down, and then again reset your shoulders. So you squeezing them back and down, and then you're going to put your arms in a 9 o'clock and 3 o'clock position, thumbs up, and same thing. Really focusing on using your upper back muscles. Then after 10 of those repetitions, bring your arms down, again reset your shoulders, pulling them back and then down a little, and then now have your hands in a 8 o'clock and 4 o'clock position, and then straight up thumbs up, just like that. You may find that you can't rotate very well to have your thumbs up, just because your shoulders are going to be so tight, but just try to do the best that you can. Rotate them up as much as you possibly can. Same thing with the range of motion. You may not be able to go up as high as Emma is, but just do the best you can, and really try to focus on using your upper back muscles. We can also do this exercise on a low incline bench. See if I can get an angle here. And we change the angle on the bench sometimes too, where we'll raise up the bottom so it's a little less of an angle, but same thing. So as far as your head goes, you want to keep your neck in a neutral position, so you're looking straight ahead. You're not looking up or down, or just pretty much looking straight ahead. So same thing, you reset your shoulders, you squeeze your shoulder blades back and down, and then thumbs up position, and you do the 10 o'clock, 2 o'clock position. Good. And then again 10 repetitions of that, arms back down, reset your shoulders, and then out to the 9 o'clock, 3 o'clock position. And again, always focusing on using your upper back to move your arms. And then after 10 repetitions of those, reset your shoulders, and then down to the 8 o'clock, 4 o'clock position. Maybe not quite so low with your arms on it. There you go. Perfect. And you could get away with doing those every other day. And as far as the number of sets, I don't know. I usually do 3 sets of 10 of all of it, but you could certainly do more. It's not going to hurt you any. Okay, another exercise for the upper back muscles. Attach your TheraBand to just something high. I used to tie a knot on mine and just close it in the top of the door, but okay. So your hand stays in a thumbs up position, and you'll set your shoulders, and then just bring your arm down to the front of your thigh. Set your shoulders. Good. You can reset your shoulders after every repetition. That's fine. I actually prefer to do it that way to make sure I have my shoulders set right. So your arm pretty much stays straight through the whole thing. You're just rotating it down. Good. Good. And another upper back exercise. Again, you'll have your band attached, say at the top of a door, and your hand in a thumbs up position. You'll set your shoulders back and down, and then to the side of your thigh. Good, that's it. Reset your shoulders after every repetition. Good. So it's directly out to the side and then just down to the side of your thigh. My hand ends up being more towards the front of my thigh. And just reset your shoulders after every one. Good. Okay, this is an exercise to strengthen your rotator cuff. Put like a rolled towel under your head to keep your neck in a neutral position. Then you need another rolled towel that you'll tuck between your arm, your elbow, and your body. Then you want to keep your arm at about a 90-degree angle. So to start the movement again, you'll set your shoulders, pulling them back and forcing them down a little bit, and holding that position. Then you'll bring your arm up till it's about parallel with the floor, and then back down about 3 or 4 inches, and then back up again, keeping that 90-degree angle in your arm. That's it. You don't need to go down too far, just a few inches, just to keep the constant tension on the rotator cuff. And again, just come up as far as you can. Don't force the issue. It's more important that you just keep the constant tension. Don't need to go very fast on the exercise. Don't really want to get any momentum into it. Just want constant tension on the rotator cuff. And on any rotator cuff, you really don't want to go to absolute failure. So leave a few reps in the tank when you do a set. I mean, you can definitely go till it burns and all that, but don't take it to total failure. Okay, this apparatus is called a shoulder horn. It's made specifically to train your rotator cuffs. They're unfortunately kind of expensive. It's like $60, but once you have it, you'll always have it. So, but yeah, you slip it over your head, and what it does is it forces your body into that shoulders back position. So, and then you'll use light weights with that. And then same thing, you'll keep your arms in that 90-degree angle position. Just bring them up and good. And back down until you're parallel with the floor, and then back up. Good. And that puts all the stress on your rotator cuff. Maybe a little more bend in your arms. There we go. Just like that. Good. Okay, this is another exercise you can use in place of the one on the incline or laying on the flat bench. You'll attach a TheraBand to anything that's about the height of your elbow. And then again, you're going to tuck a piece of a rolled up towel between your elbow and your body. And then you're going to set your shoulders, just pull them back and push them down. And then you're going to rotate out. Actually, you might need to move a little to your right. There we go, so that puts a little more tension across your body. And again, it's a small range of motion. And you want to keep your shoulders back the whole time, but just like that. Okay, the other thing I would suggest is you stretch out your chest muscles, and basically you just do a dumbbell fly. So you bring the dumbbells up. You don't need very heavy dumbbells to do this at all. Then with a slight bend in your elbows, you'll take your arms out to a fly position. That's it. Hands a little more towards your feet, Em. There we go. And you're just going to let yourself stretch. You want to feel all the stretch in your chest muscles. And you hold this position for about a minute. And that'll help stretch out your chest, which again should hopefully take some stress off of your shoulders. So a little bit of bend in your elbows, and on these you don't want too much of a arch in your lower back. You don't want to strain your lower back, so you want to keep your chest up and kind of your shoulders back, but not too much of a stretch in your lower back. So after about 60 seconds of those, when you return the dumbbells up, you actually curl them to your body and then press them up to get out of that position.